Today on the hard way, it's a bit of a blog or vlog, whatever you call them. A little less build, a little more just hanging out. It's Christmas Day at the moment, so figured why not get a little bit of a film in. This is how he slept last night. In the swag. Bloody beautiful. So we've got a slight problem on the trip back to Canberra. We're running just a little bit hotter than I'd like it to. It's actually come down just a little bit, but I've got about, I don't know, maybe 10 k's to the next town, so just going to keep an eye on it and hope that I make it. I'm just going to park up in the shade for half an hour and let it cool down, top it up with a bit of water, and hopefully keep on moving if nothing goes wrong. I've made it to the next town. Temperature gauge has come right down since slowing down a fair bit, but I'm still not happy with it because I still want to do 100k an hour. I don't want to have to sit on 70 to be able to keep the car cool, so still going to pull over, still going to check everything, and yeah, hopefully nothing's wrong. Made it into a little town called Eugowra. It's I don't know, maybe half an hour from one of our farms. Looks like we're going to be okay, but we'll see. Apparently these guys don't believe in shady spots to stop. I think this is about as good as I'm going to get, but worst comes to worst, I might take the grill off and drive without that so it gets a bit extra airflow. I'd love to take the bonnet off, but you know, that's illegal here, so can't do that. So I think I've been in worse positions, but we are currently overheated at the side of the road. It's probably 36 degrees outside, maybe more. It's bloody stinking hot. The dog doesn't even know what to do. She's just staying anywhere shady. But got the awning wall over the radiator so I could undo it and try and relieve some pressure. I do have a big jug of water, so hopefully we can be back on the road in about 20 minutes. But I guess we'll see. It is stinking hot. It is absolutely stupid hot today, and what a day for it to overheat. But if it was ever going to overheat, it was going to be today. I am in the middle of nowhere. There's a town somewhat behind me, and then there's about 70 k's to the next town. Nothing's open, so just making shit work, but we've got the car running again. Got it running, topping it up with coolant, so we'll see. Hopefully she stays cool enough to get me home. Alrighty, I've just shut the bonnet. Temps are looking okay. I guess I'll keep an eye on it and see what happens. Hopefully we don't have to pull over again before we get home. We've still got another 3 hours to go, so let's get me and the dog home because we're both hot as shit. Progress report. We're still running a bit hot, but we're gonna make it. It hasn't gotten above that, so hopefully we should be fine, but I'm just keeping an eye on it. We'll see what it does. Hopefully we make it home in one piece, because I would love a nice cool shower and an icy pole, and that's what's at home. This must be about the only bit of greenery anywhere. Everything else is just a light shade of shit green with fucking brown. It's just so brown out here. It's so dry. But that's a nice little refreshing bit of colour for once, because everything looks like that. Not that. It's a long drive. Still got 2 hours ahead of me, maybe a bit more. It's probably 36, 37 degrees outside. I gotta be really careful of where I put my feet in the car because it's so hot and I don't have shoes on. This is just intense. I hate driving when it's this hot. It uses so much extra fuel. The car's not happy, I'm not happy, dog's not happy. The only cold drinks I've got is cold beers, so can't even have one of them as much as I'd love one, but you know, we'll keep going. Won't we, dog? Yep, she's done. She's done for the fucking trip. She is done. Progress report. Temperature's gone back up again. I've topped it up with as much water as it wants to take, so I don't really know what to do now. I'm just gonna baby it. I'll shave off a bit of extra speed. I guess I'm gonna stop in Cowra. I'll just stop, let it cool down a bit, open the bonnet, maybe go and find an ice cream or something if somewhere's open. It is still Christmas Day, but yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good like that grass. That grass is looking real good. Same with those sprinklers. Just made it into Cowra. Now that I've going slow, the temps actually come down quite a bit. Just gonna go for a bit of a tourist drive just because I can. Why not? Progress report. 180 k's from Canberra. Temps have come down since slowing down, but I expect that to change once we get back up to 100, and I'll just keep an eye on it. Ruby's absolutely stinking hot, so I'm just trying to give her water too, but as you can see, she keeps spilling it. She's not very good at drinking out of a cup, but yeah, we're on the way home. Progress report. We are just near Yass, so it means we're, I don't know, an hour from home maybe. The car seems to have calmed down a little bit. It's not getting so hot anymore. It is still sitting a little hotter than I'd like it to, but I mean, I've got to kind of expect it when it's 19 years old, it's 10,000 overdue for a service, and it's 35 degrees outside, but we are getting there. We'll be home soon, hopefully. The dog is doing just fine. We stopped a little while ago so I could give her a proper drink. She seems a lot happier now that she's had a drink. Progress report. 5 minutes since my last update. Car's getting hot again. This is not good. I'm fucking sick of it. I think when I get home, I'm going to order a radiator and a water pump, pretty much a whole new water system. Because this is the first time it's ever done it, but I don't want it to do it again. I want it to be absolutely perfect throughout summer. Any 40-degree days we get, I still want to be able to drive 1,000 k's down the road and not overheat. Final progress report. Just made it back into Canberra. Car has stopped overheating, finally. I've been up and down in speeds a fair bit over the last sort of 45 minutes, and it seems to have helped. I'm still going to look into a new radiator, water pump, or new water system, because I just don't want it to happen again, but I've made it home, and that's the main thing. So we made it home. That last clip that you saw would have been 2 days ago, Christmas Day. It's now day after Boxing Day, so that explains the different shirt. It was just too hot to keep filming. It was too hot to do anything Christmas Day. Then yesterday I had to work. What I have done since then though is stuck the spare tyre just on the back there. It's just a little less in the way, and I just had to move that top light as well. But really not much has happened. It's like 37 degrees. It's just too hot. It's way too hot to be doing anything, so just trying to stay inside, just planning on what the next move will be. But sorry for the lack of videos, it's just been too bloody hot and I've been too busy.